I might lose the first one because I'm trying to download you. That's more so me. I'm always trying to figure out my opponent. The only way I can figure you out is I have to get punched by you. That's me. That's just me. There's no block button in this game, right? So I can't block your attacks. All I can do is just dodge them and try to figure out what your offense is as you're dodging. But me getting hit by you is, it allows for me to understand, okay, this is why I'm getting, my brain is it's calculating your rhythm like a metronome. I'm calculating your rhythm, how you like to attack in speeds, and then your pattern, and then your rate of how you're going about it. So the speed is how quickly you're pressing buttons. Your rhythm is how you like to follow up with buttons, like which button follows up the next one, and then what's the how plus this, like what's the startup for this? Because there's you like a certain rhythm. You like to use it in a certain rhythm, and then the pattern follows up after that, right? Do you like to throw out like an air attack into a grounded attack, or you like to throw out a side one into nair, or do you like to throw out a side 1-1, and then you immediately go for a jump nair? That's your pattern. So all of those things you have to take into account when you're fighting somebody, right? So watch this. So just from the start of the match, watch how I start this match off. Watch it. Watch how I start this match off, right? Watch this. Okay, so always the lessons you put out to us. Of course, I try to just try to help y'all understand, how to have a analytical mindset while you're fighting, and not just cheesing because you see other YouTubers do it. That's not how you play fighting games. It's not how you get better. Okay, so watch this. Watch how we start this fight off. So if you notice, I don't do anything. I'm not dodging or anything. I'm trying to see what you're gonna do here. I'm just standing there. You going left, right. I'm not even moving. I'm not moving. I just barely jumped. And I could have punished this. And I was trying to see, like, okay, then I got hit by, I'm like, okay, in my mind, I'm going, so when you do it, you gotta tap the other direction so that you can punish it, but not get hit by the still active frames there. I knew you were gonna dash attack because are you playing analog stick, correct?
Yep.
How I know is because you ran at me first and dash attacked. That's the most obvious thing you can do on analog stick, is dash attack. That's why you spend all that time doing left, right, and I don't. I'm playing on D-pad. Gotcha. So if I want to dash attack you, I don't have to do all of that left, right. I can just press forward and hit you with a dash attack. Does that make sense? Right? Okay.
Yeah, because a lot of the time people will go above me and then they'll dash to the right, which the way I was looking towards,
right.
And that's what I'm so used to. So when I was playing you, it was a whole different story because like you said, you're patient, like you just wait, you read your opponent. So I wasn't really. But it helps though.
Okay.
Now I have an understanding, to be more patient. Otherwise, that's the outcome. I'm gonna end up losing if I'm not patient.
Right.
If I am patient, I'm gonna win. So I completely understand what you mean.
Right. Okay. So right here, I'm still displaying. I'm still not attacking you. I'm not jumping after you, and you're doing a lot of button pressing right now. I'm not doing anything. I'm still not doing anything. I still have not done anything. All I did was jump at you. I wanted to see what your reaction would be. The first thing you did was you went for your slowest move in the air, which is down 1. That right there already let me know if I'm below you, I'm going to when I finally air juggle you, I'm going straight for side 1s and up 1s because you're gonna try to down 1 me after I just jumped at you and I didn't even do nothing. I'm not dodging. I'm just getting a feel for how you react to things. I'm testing your reactions right now. Okay, so I threw out a jab. I was hoping you was gonna keep holding down, but you didn't. You actually stayed on the platform, which I'm pretty sure if you didn't have that platform, you would have fell in front of me and I would have just jabbed you. Okay, so you're throwing out a copter and you're dodging. Why? I haven't hit you with anything yet. Okay, look, I'm just walking. As I see you do it, you did the copter once and you dodged. You're already showing me your offense. You did a copter again. Guess what you're gonna do? Dodge. Either that or you're gonna call it safe. No matter how you look at it, it's a lose-lose situation for you. By the time you even come down from there, I've already got the electricity in my hands and I'm gonna dodge whatever attack and put you in the corner. So it's a win-win for me. So you're here. The first move you go for is down 1. That's his slowest move. You did it again. when I was below you. So I'm going to punish you. Bounce you off the wall. Shoulder charge you. Now, you notice, even with this exchange, I threw one jab to see if you were going to dodge to your left. You didn't dodge. You just walked. So I shoulder charged you. I did a jab cancel. You can't do that because you're on analog stick, but I can. So now you're back in the air. You dodge to the speaker because you don't want to make an obvious dodge, but that's still obvious because I'm not doing anything. All I'm doing is watching you. It's like a little kid. Like you're supposed to be chaperoning, and when you're not playing the game or on your phone and you're watching your little nephew or your little brother, it's easy to see what they're doing. Cut that out. Stop that. That's how it looks when I'm fighting because I'm not doing anything. I'm not wasting my time doing left to rights. I'm only watching you. So the down one, you come out of the hits done. You're trying to call in safe. Why? Why safe here? The safe, again, you're throwing out the slowest options with no pressure, no advantage. I have advantage here. Your brain is still scrambling. So you got to unscramble your brain, and more so now you got to look at me and go, what is he doing? Now I'm chasing you. You're dodging. Again, I'm not doing anything. You're doing all the work for me. I messed up there. You called in safe. I messed up again. I thought you were going to fall and touch the floor. So that's my fault. I'm overreading you in those two little situations, and that's the reason why I got hit. Now imagine you're doing that the entire fight. So when I'm playing precise, I'm hitting you with every move that I want to. When you're trying to predict everything, you're losing the fight. And when I just did it those two times, you get two easy hits on me. I did it. You're doing it the entire match. So now you did another down one. Worst move you could throw out. Shoulder charge, I'm going to punish that. Clap coming, you're dead. Now you didn't even hit 100 health. You didn't hit 100. I told you, my whole game plan is not to throw out 1,000 attacks. I try to be as efficient as possible by playing slow and making you throw out certain things at certain times and then punishing you for those certain things and certain moves. Okay, so we're back in neutral again. I'm sitting there, I'm not moving. One jab. I one jabbed, hoping that you would dodge away from me, but you dodged behind me. But look at the situation. I dodged away from you. You got hit. I'm away from you. You would have to try to punish me. By the time you get over here, it's too late. You can't punish me. Now you get a nice hit on me. Nice combo. Nice nair. Beautiful. Okay. Now right here, why call in rocket? Why rocket? I never came. This is our first exchange. This is your first time knocking me off the stage. Why is rocket? You have no clue how I'm going to fight you. So you're overthinking the fight because you're trying to do what you see other people do, and that's not how you have to fight. You have to fight the person, not the character. I just fell to the ground. That's one rocket down. Now you're out of rockets. So I got you to waste one of his best setups by just falling to the stage. You hit me. Mind you, I didn't dodge. Look, I didn't jump. I didn't dodge. All I did was fall. You called in rocket. You wasted a whole bunch of time here. When you go through your first exchange with somebody, right? You want to see what their reaction is. Stand at the edge of the stage. If they try to jump above you, now you know, okay, this is a jumper. If they try to go below you, this is a faller. If they try to play the edge and they're just playing right here and they're just dashing straight at you and they're doing dash cancels, okay, this is an aggressor. It's only 3 options. You don't have no more. That's it. All you got is 3 options. Now you got to have you have to have an answer with your character. And then with that one answer, you have to have different options for that answer. So right now, up rocket would be for somebody that's the aggressor, or somebody that keeps trying to go above you, because it makes their options predictable, correct? Okay. So now here, I fail. You caught me. I should have just fell to the bottom of the stage, but you caught me, and that's a beautiful read from you. Now I'm taking my time. I failed. That's on me. I made a mistake here. That's my mistake, and that's me falling. Okay, again, you go for a down one. Don't throw this move out. It's too slow. You're better off punishing with nair or punish with side one. Okay, I caught you. You threw out down one again. Every time we throw out down one, I think I punished you probably 10 times, like 100%. Okay, nice move, nice hit. Beautiful read here. Okay, so I'm backing off playing the speaker because you're throwing out you're assuming, not watching me, you're assuming. I'm not attacking you. You're assuming. Don't assume. Allow for your opponent to show you who they are. And this is what I say when I play patient. When y'all are playing, every time somebody throws in a move, you're already following up with another attack. I don't. I let you, because I want to see like, okay, what are you going to do? You're not hit confirming. You're just throwing out stuff because you're flow charting. And there's a difference between flow charting, hit confirming, and making reads. Right there, you're trying to go for an up bat. Why? You know I'm a jump. Why not just throw out a fake jump and fast fall and see what I do? But you thought of up one immediately. Why? You saw I caught you? Because you're throwing out attacks for no reason. So because you're throwing out unnecessary moves, I'm just waiting for you to throw out the right one. So you throw out the up bat. You're going to throw out another one. Then here it comes. That's the punish. Okay? What do you do here? You stand right underneath me. So this is a 50-50. Instead of me going for a follow-up for this, where you can probably break out of it, no, I'm going to jump up 50-50. You try the neutral dodge. Now you're back into a whole nother. I want you to look at your health. Watch this. Watch your health. So mind you, I have on, that's flammable Doc, and I have on his Shazam power. So if you get hit by the Shazam, you're still taking electrical damage, or if the Shazam hits me, you're going to eat electrical damage no matter how you look at it. Watch this. Watch your health. Watch your health. One hit. Okay. That's flammable. Watch. That's flammable. Look at your health. That's why you died. You went from 40% to so when people are asking me why I don't cheese, I don't need to. All I need you to do is make stupid mistakes because I already go in the lab and I know how much damage I get. So if I can combine a 50-50 mix-up with that's flammable Doc, I can get 60 to 70% damage with no loops. I did not loop you at all. So that means that you're not gonna get the tech roll. You have to literally make a hard read, either dodge right or dodge left. And if you dodge wrong, I get 70% or sometimes 80% depending on what you do wrong. And I kill you that early. I kill you just like that. Okay, so we're back to neutral again. You go for down one. I try to parry that. That's why I got here. I'm trying to parry you. Because you keep going for down one, so I'm like, okay, just work on parrying. Get up one. Now, you see how I'm not doing anything and you're dodging for no reason? You're not reading me. You're not reading me. You're trying to predict me instead of reading me. I'm not doing anything. I'm flying. Look, I'm just flying at you. Jabs you out of that because the rocket only works when the fire comes out. Down kick, clap, you're dead. Look how fast, look, watch it. Almost every hit every move I throw, I'll hit you here. The only move that whiffed was this one right here. One punch, side two, because you saw me side two. You saw this move come out. But your initial reaction was up one immediately because he's about to throw the move. No. You have to know, you watch me a lot. I always do this because I want you to try to recover when you see me do this move. You get hit, you're gonna get down kicked. Now mind you, that's flammable Doc is helping me. If you were just at 30 or 40, this wouldn't have killed. But that's flammable, watch, it's still affecting you. So at 50, this is a guarantee. Look, it brings all of that flammable together, it's gone. And the game is saying, well, he's dead here, GG. That's the setup. Because while you're so focused on recovering that when I fly off the stage, you're going, he's gone. Let me jump and get to the stage and recover because he's probably trying to down one me. No. Be patient. You have 8 jumps before you run out of meter. So that means you don't always have to jump. Here's the options to not jumping, right? Okay. So let's say I'm at the edge of the stage and I'm not gonna jump here. This right here, instead of jumping, all you gotta do is just fall and jump when you get to the right spot. If you get to the right spot, you don't have to jump here. You can just fall for a second. When you need to up bat. Just let go of the wall. Don't try to jump and hit up bat. Just if you're here, if you already know you're here, that's gonna hit. So knowing your character is a big deal, right? And if I do try to pursue after you and I do try to chase you, all you have to do is do this. Wait for me, wait, up dodge, pound. Up dodge, pound, recover. All I'm doing is letting go of the wall. I'm not dodging. I'm not moving left or right. I'm just letting go of the wall. Look, just let go. Let go. That's it. And if I do this twice, I'll kill myself, right? Okay, so I just figured that out with bugs right here. From the top here, if I do this twice, this is important to know. 1, 2, 3. I can get this 3 times. So if we're having a fight like this, I can go 1, dodge up, 1, here, right? Here, 2, 3. Kill myself. So that means if you get too low, down here, right there, you're gonna die. If you know this, you'll know how to play this wall correctly. So that you can get the hammer to work once you get this up dodge here, right? And then don't forget, you can copter. So if you're at the wall and you want to bait me. Just copter for a little bit. You don't have to. You don't always have to have the most obvious stuff. So if you're here and you do this, you sound like I'm bursting out like this. Okay, then you come this way. Take your time. Let the rocket and then wait for them to dodge or wait for them to jump. You know they're gonna jump. Now you gotta up bad. You can't be so predictable. You can't do obvious stuff. You know I'm gonna go for a setup at the wall. So you have to have other options, and this is why you have to get in the lab and work on your wall plays. Because if you have an obvious offense on the wall, I'm saying me personally, I'm gonna punish you just like how I did. Because I already know you're gonna try to jump and try to get to the stage. Instead of you actually fighting me, you're gonna try to recover. Okay, you throw a pie, right? You know how obvious this pie was?
Very obvious.
Right? So guess what he has? Guess what he has? He has a chain reaction. So if you throw a pie and it's obvious, I'm gonna hit the pie with neutral 2, chain react and let it hit you. Watch your health. Watch your health. Look at your health.
Mm-hmm.
You already at 27%, my guy. You see what at 20, now you're thinking, it's only 27. You saw what I did to you at 40, right? Mm-hmm. So if you're at 27 and you give me just one side 1-1, up 1, into a 50-50, you dodge wrong, you're already at 80-90%. He dies. So you can't give me this. 27% is not light. You can't take this lightly at the beginning of the match against Black Adam. You can't take this lightly. This is damn near death now. One basically me one touch. That's 42. Right? You fell. Now you're doing it again.
The clap would mess me up.
Right. Now you see how you fell for the same trick again? You fell for the same trick twice.
Yep.
All I did was delay it this time. I clapped. I faked like I was gonna chase you. Backed off. Did it again. You fell for it a second time. Instead of trying to punish me over here to the stage, you saw I ran to your right. Why not? Remember, the orbital only works if you don't hit me. If you hit me, that orb goes away. It don't work. So all you had to do, what's the option here? If I teleport all the way to your right, and I'm gonna pause it right here, you tell me what you should have did here. Watch this. Okay. Clap grams. I do this. Freeze. What attack should you go for here? Think about it. What's important? The stage or me putting myself in a bad position?
Putting yourself in a bad position.
So where should what attack should you throw at me to punish me for doing this to making this choice?
I'm not too familiar with like the actual names with like the attacks. It'd be like a right attack, I guess, or something. I don't know the exact.
Okay, so square. Do you play with the buttons or do you play with the analog stick?
I do with the buttons.
Okay, so square is 1, triangle is 2. 1 is specials. One is normals. Triangles are specials, right? Okay.
Gotcha.
So if you say 1, side 1, or sayer, meaning side air, or air side 1, perfect. No matter how you come out with it, I know exactly what you're talking about. So if we say air side 1, meaning his kick, that's the correct answer.
Yeah.
I am completely look at where I'm at. I'm completely, the orb is still here. The orb doesn't get to me until like maybe to some seconds go, like a couple of milliseconds go by. Then it finally travels. So you have more than enough time to break the wall, prioritize me, and side kick me and knock me out of the stage. I have to dodge here, but I didn't have to dodge here. I already knew you were gonna go for the stage. So this right here, now the problem was I didn't down kick you. I should have down kicked you because that's flammable, Doc, and I get a clap follow up, and you're dead here. But I didn't down kick you. Beautiful dodge. Now, the nice way to play the stage, but this time you caught in pie. Why? Watch this. Why? You got to ask yourself these questions when you watch your footage. Why am I calling in pie here? You have advantage. You already flipped it. You have advantage. I'll throw out this move. This right here is either a parry. You know the second hit is coming. So guaranteed parry after this, or just back up and make me whiff and then punish me for the whiff. But you stood there. You stood here. You saw the first punch. You could have literally just dashed forward, because remember, if you dash, let me just remind people that currently right now with this current build of the game, you do not dash off the stage if you dash. You just stop at this corner. So this is a guaranteed punish if you just dash forward. Dash forward, punish here. Mind you, I'm still right in front of you. So if you just do this, dash forward, you could just fail and did this. Because it's just a 1-2. It's a 1-2. There's no active. It's not this where there's active frames afterwards. No, you dash forward. You could punish me with this. You could dash forward and just fall and be reversal. You could just one reversal. Or you dash forward, fall, kick me off the wall like that. Because now if you bounce me off the wall, now we're talking about a completely different offense. You have different options. You know I'm gonna fall, right? You know I'm gonna fall. It's me. You know me, not the character. You know how I play. So if I throw this, I'm gonna fall afterwards so I can evade your attack. That means you have to go down where I'm at, because you have to beat my expectation of what I think you're gonna do. Okay, so I launch you. You see how I didn't, you notice how I didn't air chase you? Okay, I waited for you, and all I did was back up because I knew you were gonna get aggressive and throw a kick at me. I walked away from you, out of your attack, read the footsie, made you whiff, punished you with a shoulder charge. Now I'm on offense again. Look at your health. Okay, down kick. You're at 73. Any clap at the edge of the stage, you are dead. So you can't play the edge of the stage at all. You can't play horizontal. You don't want to be there. Now you can't play vertical anymore. Okay, I jabbed you once, beautiful dodge. Now you're out of meter. That's the problem, is that you're out of meter right now. For what reason? If I'm not out of meter, how are you out of meter? How? Ask yourself those.
It's me just panicking.
Right, so ask yourself those questions. How am I running out of meter so fast? So let's go back for a brief second and let's figure out where you were running out of meter. It's not the fact that you're a bad player, bro. It's small, minuscule things you're doing wrong. That this is what makes players good. Okay, watch. So right here, you're already at 24. Okay, you fail. Nice way to tunnel. Okay, let's find out where the meter's going. Okay, you're gonna hit here. You dodge for no reason. Why dodge? Why we dodge? I didn't attack you, so that's already you already using meter for no reason. I didn't touch you. You dodged again. Why? I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. So you're wasting meter. I'm not. You're already almost at, now you're at less than half. Okay? You dodged again. Why? I'm not touching you. I'm not even in a position to touch you. Okay? You're really low now. You dodged again. Now you dodged the wrong direction. Mind you, he doesn't have active frames after that kick. So if you dodge towards the edge of the stage, you get a free punish on me. You're dodging away from me. Why? My kick doesn't only, like, if I'd have faced this kick and did it this way, that's different. I faced the edge of the stage and did it this way. If you would have dodged to the edge of the stage, you get a free punish here. Okay, so now you go for side air. I get a free kick. You're dodging again. Why? I didn't do nothing. Okay, you dodged again. You dodged again. Now you see how you're doing a lot of dodging for no reason. And this is why your meter is depleting. Look at me. If you watch me, I'm not dodging. I'm just chilling. That's my like. That's like I'm just waiting for you because I can more so. It's easier for me to walk out of your attacks than for me to. It's easier for me to walk out of your attack and punish you than it is for me to dodge out of your attack and punish you. Especially with Black Adam. There's some characters that thrive at that. Like Shaggy. The reason why Shaggy's so dangerous is because his dash cancel into his one is amazing. So it's hard to get away from him. Okay, watch this. Watch what I'm doing to you. Watch. You're out of meter again. Okay, your meter's back. Now let's see your meter management. Let's focus specifically on your meter right now. This whole stock that I'm about to get on you. Let's focus on your meter.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's a bad setup here, right? This is a bad setup. You're letting me jump for what reason? Why are you giving me this freedom to jump here? You know I'm gonna jump. It's a rocket. You know I'm gonna jump. Why do I have this much freedom? That's a question you have to ask yourself. What is your offensive option here to stop me from jumping? I didn't dash. I'm not dashing. I'm just jumping. Okay, you aircoptered. Then you go for a safe. Why? The safe, if you was gonna throw it here, you should have threw it at the edge of the stage. At least now you have something to play with at the edge of the stage. You got something. But this right here is a bad call. Now safe is completely gone. Now you have no rocket, no safe. And then look at your meter. Look at your meter again. Look at your meter. Watch my meter. I'm gonna run it back for you one more time. Look at your meter. Watch my meter. I'm not running out of meter at all. I got a bunch of resources to work with.
Yep.
Out of me, you did a whole dash jump and you know that eat meter. The question is, Rox, why? Okay, so you do it for a down one, that whiffs. You go for another what's name? You know it's basically over at this point because I'm gonna chase you down. You're dead at 121. At 121, you're gonna die to Black Adam with a side one at basically for almost every character except for Superman, Garnet, and other heavies basically. Okay, you go for a dash attack. That's too obvious, but bro, I see that coming a mile away. You cannot dash attack like that. And if you want to use the dash attack, come over to D-pad. So you can just press forward and get an instant dash attack. You notice I didn't chase? I threw out jump down two, and I never chased. Did it again, because I'm trying to see what your reaction is. Okay? You're not falling to the stage, you're jumping. Now let me ask you a question. Why are you jumping here? Watch this. I'll tell you when. Okay. Why are you jumping here?
Because honestly, be real, I assume that you're gonna jump right where the edge is, like land right where the ledge is. I just quickly assumed just to down attack, whatever. I'm not too sure what to call it. So that was my assumption. So that's like another reason why I have a problem with jumping a lot, is because when people are in that situation, I assume that they're gonna try to recover and get back on the ledge, and that's why I end up doing that, and I try to jump to get the advantage, to get the higher ground.
Okay. Did you take it? All right, so here's another question that you have to ask yourself. How many times have you noticed me jumping at the edge to get above you? How many times have you noticed that?
Honestly, not that many times compared to me trying to jump, to recovery.
Okay. So you've noticed, what am I doing when I get to when you knock me off the edge and you're edge guarding? What have I been doing these last like 3 times? Every time that you're in an edge guard situation.
You wait pretty much to see what I'm about to do next.
So that means that you would have to do what in order to stop me from waiting?
I'm gonna assume be aggressive and try to down air, try to go down a little bit.
Okay, so down air is the slower option, right? That's a slow move. What other option do you have besides just down air? You don't have just down air. That's not a bad call, right? But what other option do you have besides just down air? You can also do what?
Like a sidekick, maybe?
Yes, because you can bounce. That's much faster than doing down one, right? You can just fall off and do a B reversal. Again, I'll show you one more time. You can just fall off the stage, do a B reverse, do a one reversal, and sidekick me like this, right? Now, of course, it's going to take you to get practice, right? You got to practice. You got to let go, sidekick like this, right? And remember, you can charge it. So if I try to go even lower, all you have to do is just charge, okay? So if you learn to do this right here, now you see how like I'm piecing these two together. So if I fall, up back, in case you try to spike, in case somebody tries to spike. Here, up back, no spike here. They're not gonna get the spike on you. Here, or calling the rocket here. Now we can play this. So there's options, you have options. So just in case I dodge, or if you fall, dodge back up, then spike me. Because you know, if I'm here, I'm gonna dodge up. I'm gonna dodge to get away from you, or I'm gonna start jumping. So if I'll do this, if I fake fall, dodge up and catch you here, I can do that. There's options here to catch you off the side wall. So I'm doing this, catch off this kick. Here, come up, spike back down. You see what I'm saying? Like you said, like you can. You don't have to just go for the same obvious. Oh, just down one is the only option I have. No, sir. Remember, every bound off the wall, you've bound people off the wall. You get a guaranteed follow-up combo after a follow-up move. So if I do this, you get another move off the wall. So if you get accustomed to kick, if you get accustomed to that, or kick, spike, right? You get accustomed to this and you learn how to combo off this, you get guaranteed situations. But you have to practice this. This is something you have to get in the lab and understand how this move works. So if I do just a double right here, right? 1, double, 2. Okay? If you go 1, oops. I'm gonna do that. So if you go 1, up, kick, come back up, plant. Okay? Or if I come down here, dash up, here. Just in case I'm going up against Superman, right? Like Superman likes to command grab in this situation. So let's say if he tries to command grab you, right? You jump at an angle outside, angle up, and then kick outward. Because if you jump at an angle, you will dodge the command grab, right? So this is like this is you learning how to piece these little things together and get out of situations. This is why, like when I play a game, when I play something, I try to learn the character my way. Because I want to have I already know the obvious stuff people are going to do. I know what they're going to do. So you have to get in the lab and practice being able to plant attacks in certain positions so that you can take advantage of that obvious dodge that's coming, that obvious jump they're going to do. Okay, so let's get back to this match, right? So again, make sure you focus on my meter and your meter right now. Focus on how many times you get me to the edge and what option do I choose and what you do. Because right now, you need to execute. I'm at 69 health. You need to kill. That's the whole point. You need to kill here. Okay, so I'm off this wall. No punish here. You didn't punish. Now you're spamming. You know I know you're gonna spam, right? So what do you think I'm gonna do here? You threw out. So you threw out a down one, right? And you whiffed.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do if I see you throw an attack out? What am I do?
You're down there?
No. I'm not going down there. Think about it. Bugs is fast. You throw out a down one. He can keep spamming it or spam up back afterwards. So what do you think I'm going to do against a character that's fast? These are the questions you have to ask yourself. This is why when you're in the middle of a match, it feels like you're lost. So this is where I'm helping you understand how to find yourself and analyze your opponent. You're fighting me. I'm a defensive counter fighter. So if you throw out one attack, I know you're gonna spam a second one. So what do you think my option here, what I'm gonna do here?
Teaching him bug shit?
No, I'm not teaching him bugs. I'm just teaching him how to actually fight, how to analyze a person while he's fighting.
I would assume take the advantage since since I'm in the slow attack.
So how would I take advantage? What does that mean?
What I advise with,
Wait, hold on, wait, Joe. It's not a training session. This is a analytical session. So it's not about him knowing how to use like strings, combos. That's not what I'm doing here. I'm trying to teach him how to forget the character, read your opponent, what their actions are. So it has nothing to do with the character. This is based off your decisions that you're making in the middle of the fight. So my question to you is, if I already know you're being aggressive, not the move you're using, you threw out a down one already, right? And I notice you keep following up with a second move. What do you think I'm gonna do here at the wall? I just said it before, so what do you think I'm gonna do here at this wall? Before I play it, I want to actually know what you think is about to, what you think you remember happened here.
You just fly. Just fly above and just wait.
Okay, so watch this. So I flew above you because you spammed it twice.
Right.
Watch my reaction to you. I went too high, but that was the perfect read there. That move is so slow and it has a lot of lag afterwards. I was supposed to punish you, but I didn't because I went too high. This is why I play slow, because if you play too fast, you'll miss whiff opportunities. When your opponent is throwing out stupid moves they shouldn't be throwing out. So I messed up. This is why I play slow. So now we're jumping. You throw out a down one. Beautiful call here because you went to the right. I love that reversal. You're spamming. Now, mind you, you're spamming, right? You see how I'm not dodging. Ask yourself, why is Trey not dodging? Look at the health. I'm at not the first down one. Watch the health. I'm gonna show you how tricky, how much I've learned in this game. Okay, you're spamming. One kick. 79. 90. It does about 9 to 10 damage every time, right? But he can only kill me if I'm past 100. I know that.
Right.
I don't know if you know that. So I'm testing your knowledge right here. So remember I just said he only gets 3 of these things and then he kills himself? Most characters fall in line with that. At the wall, they get 3 down ones and they'll kill themselves. I don't know if you know that, but I do. So I'm going to let you keep spamming. I'm not dodging. I'm waiting. That's the correct one to dodge at. Guess what? You can't do anything here. You can't dodge. Down one. Now we're at the reversal stage. Beautiful side one from you. Beautiful side one. Now the thing was, I could have just called in side 2 and got rid of that rocket, but I was trying to go for another down one, and I didn't think he was going to throw down a rocket. That's on me.
Real quick, just to clarify, I did not mean to panic, so I'm sorry about that. I did not mean to emote on you.
No, you're fine. I don't care, but that don't bother me. I don't care. That never bothers me.
I just want to throw it out there, just to make it seem like I'm not a
no, you straight,
salty or anything like that.
You straight, brother. That don't bother me. Okay. So here, let's say we're back at the wall, right? We're gonna get back at the wall. Okay. You're dodging wrong, and that's why I'm going for the setup. All of these are just setups. You're just getting hit with 50-50s. I'm not throwing out full true combos. I'm just throwing 50-50s at you. I'm waiting, being patient, right? Nice side. You overextended yourself. That's why I waited, because this is the first time that you've ever came down to the wall to fight me. I already saw from the last time when you fell on accident on Copter. I don't care about the character. I'm looking at what you're doing. You fail on accident. You're not comfortable down here. Look at me. Watch. Look. I'm just falling.
I play very patiently with these types of characters. But not in general.
You killed yourself because you have to know. Yeah. You have to know this, bro. This is the biggest question. Ask yourself this: can Bugs Bunny throw a side air and recover down here at the bottom? No. Watch. I'm not holding down. Look, I'm not holding down. Watch it. He can't recover.
Right.
I know that. That's what labbing is for. I know this. So because I know this, that's why when you threw it out at the first time, you got excited and said, oh, I sidekicked him. Let me do it again. That's why when I fell down here, you were uncomfortable down here. So yes, please throw that side move again. And all I'm gonna do is just fly. And if you try to recover, I'm gonna down kick you. Because now even if you spam dodge, I still have another fly in my pocket. So either way you look at it, you're effed. Because you can't throw an attack out except for up bat. And if you up bat me, guess what? You're helping me. Because you can't kill. So you can't throw this move out down here unless you're up here at the top and you're getting this move here. Anything else other than that, if you throw out this move down here, you're basically almost dead unless you are close to the wall. This is something you have to know. Okay. So your only option here to float is to go up bat. Because up bat cancels that. Or I think you go nair too, right? Yeah, you can go nair as well. So nair gives you a float as well too.
Yeah.
Got to get in the lab and know these things. This helps you to deal with options that you would normally be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go for this. And then you're like, damn, I just killed myself on accident. Now you know why. because the labbing just happened in front of you. Meter-wise, nobody's touching you, bro. There's no reason to waste meter. I'm not touching you. So when you run on a meter, you make the fight 10 times easier for me because I'm gonna just do this to you all game. Just dash attack you. Once you run on a meter, all I'm doing is dash attack you. Because you can't get away from me. You could jump if you want to, but I don't throw out obvious dash attacks.
Right.
I'll wait for you. I'll just throw out a jab, and when I throw out a jab, I'll dash attack afterwards, or I'll throw out a jab and then do a jump afterwards. So you can't jab with bugs. That's why everybody just does this, or they just do side air, because his jab is basically this. This is basically his jab. So instead of you always carrying through, you need to learn how to back off with this side one. It's your jab. So if you do this,
it's all about spacing.
Exactly. Does that help you, bro? Does that help?
Yeah, 100%.
So let me get this lobby back open.
Happy to see Trey and Jay